When you see someone's life snatched away so soon and so brutally, it's hard to rationalize.
After 14 years of being in an abusive relationship, my sister decided to leave her second husband. Suzanne was in a very controlling relationship. He was very possessive. She had no say in anything pertaining to her child's upbringing. About 2 months into the process of the divorce, he gave their daughter 40 times the limit of Benadryl to knock her out, and then killed my sister with a blunt trauma to the head using one of his weights, and then 2 stab wounds to her body. He proceeded to set the house on fire. Suzanne was 48, and Crystal was weeks shy of turning 10.
Sometimes you meet a person and you see the light emanating off of them, and that was Lexis. Lexis lost her life on April 3rd, 2018. 23 is, she's just getting started in her life, on her journey. He put a gun in her mouth, and he was subsequently arrested and bailed out. Her father and I talked about the situation and kind of came up with a plan, and we were going to speak with him. We ran out of time. Her father called me and he said he killed her. He killed my baby. He killed her.
My daughter was the middle child. She was a very caring person. People were drawn to her because of her friendly smile. She was 43 years old, had 3 beautiful children, and she was a very good mother. She was missing for like 11 days before we found out that he killed her, shot her in the head, took her body. She was found burning in a building rolled up in carpet. The grieving process can be as long as it needs to be. And for me, I can tell you that I'm going to be grieving for the rest of my life because my daughter, a part of me, is gone, and this is a child that I bore, and I had dreams and aspirations that she had that I wanted to share with her.
We don't talk about domestic violence enough. We assume people know, well, if you're getting abused, leave. It's not that easy.
We were that typical family that domestic violence happened to other people.
It's so hard to pinpoint when it started because you don't realize it until it's bad. It came to because I said something, he grabbed me by my throat, put me across the kitchen table in front of my kids. He would follow me, break into my house, slash my tires, so it was almost easier to stay, I thought. I didn't want my daughters to think this is okay. My son to think it's okay for me to do this to someone.
I am here today because I love my daughter so much and I want to keep her memory alive. I can be driving or going somewhere down the street and for no reason, start crying because I miss her so. If this happened to her, it can happen to anybody.
For my family, the losses brought us closer together. There's no other way to weather such a terrible storm. And by continuing my niece's legacy and being the sunshine in someone's life, that is helping us build resilience.
If Lexis was here today, she would want us to know we don't have to worry about her, but we do have to take care of the people who are in situations that are continuing to suffer. Take care of them, protect them, be there for them.
That situation devalues you so much, and you feel so isolated and so alone and so ashamed. Everybody considered me a strong woman who had it together, and that's the outside appearance.
Leaving an abusive relationship doesn't start with hiring a lawyer, filing for a divorce. It starts with having a safety plan first.
I had moved out and moved on, and we got our divorce, and he called his family up and said, I'm going to kill her. I didn't have a safe place to go. And the YWCA stepped in. When we went to the Weaver Center, it was clean and safe. The Weaver Center made it possible for me to be a success. The people, more than anything, made it possible for me to have hope. They made it possible for my kids to feel safe.
I will make sure that I am out front being a pioneer to help change this culture, this environment, this conversation. I'm not afraid of it.
If you are in this situation, or you know someone who is, or you just feel like there might be something going on, don't be ashamed to talk about it. Don't be ashamed to reach out if you're in it. And don't be ashamed to be a friend. 12 years has gone by, and I'm still as thankful today for them as I was 12 years ago when I walked through the doors. I was one of the lucky ones. If it wasn't for the YWCA and the Weaver Center, I couldn't be sitting here today telling you my success story.